Yo guys, I wasn't gonna come surf because the waves are really small. Very similar surfs to what I've been having. Yeah, thanks a lot for the views. I appreciate it. Comments, the subscriptions. Strategy for today would be get your wiggle on. It's pretty like lackluster, powerless, and some lefts and rights. Tide's gonna be hard just now, but it's neeps. So yeah, we'll make the most of it. Try to paddle fast into that wave, get to my feet as quick as I could, bottom turn straight up into the top, but didn't get a good pivot. Set up the next section, but like went a little bit past it. I need to dig in more, I'm not digging in enough. Delayed my first turn a little bit, got a little bit of extra like dig in, set up, so to speak, and got my first like little wrap, and then got projection or timing off that, which helped with my down the line momentum and gave me speed for that last section. So technically worked out pretty well. There's another little one. Definitely, I'm doing my turns like too far out in the face, not really using that inside hook. Forcing this peak to give me something. The last one I was gonna like fade and do a top turn, but the section ran flat, so it made more sense to reposition with a rebound, which kind of set me up in the pocket for like the next section. Didn't time it perfectly, could have wrapped that like a lot harder. Whew. I used my speed out of that turn to do like a finishing off sort of turn. Ooh, mini heat on again, eh? Can't help myself. You. Full-blown missed time that wave. Proper. Yo, that was a fun wave though. You gonna go now? You gonna go? Oh, tired. You're gonna go right? Okay, cool. Perfect. Forcing it. Started that turn at the wrong time. but I definitely feel like I can dig in a moment or two and get a good arc in the pocket. That's my goal. I just wanted to get speed for a section of some kind. Thought there was going to be an air section on it, but it just like fully backed off. Did a little air just now, I'm not sure, probably won't look like anything on the camera. Like I've got a little bit of pop. Should have bounced it into a reverse, got the tail out, it would have looked way more impressive.
No, 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 no.
You got to give yourself extra energy on these waves by paddling faster, harder, getting to your feet quicker. It's the rules with big waves and small waves.
A little bit deep, I don't want to try. You should. You don't want to see. They're going to be inside it. Check it out, eh?
That little there for sure. And the right, check the right, better. That's right, eh? This is a very fun right, yeah? Hung up at the top, got to the bottom, did his first top turn down the line and follows it up with a nice wrap, and unfortunately gets stuck at the end and falls off, but a really fun wave for our good friend over there. I'm sitting between two very fun peaks at the moment, and I feel like I've got enough time to sprint to each one that I want, but it does put me a bit more further out in my positioning, which means I'll miss those ones. But here comes one inside. And that's kind of like what I was interested in, getting those. That looks pretty fun to me. It's going to wedge onto the bank. There it is. Super fun. Yeah, that thing wedged onto the bank and ran.
There's a wave onto the day. Best wave today for sure. Right here.
I need a puzzle how to get my wraps like more timed in the better section of the wave, and I think what I need to do is when I start my carve is not start it laterally, because I've been starting it very laterally. I should actually bottom turn up and start a carve from the vert and then wrap it around the top corner as fast as I can and sink my weight low to the board on the redirect, and then that will improve the carve. You guys paddled away from that peak. paddled away from that peak to come to ours, but they just missed their volley. So our lineup acumen is important, because you see someone getting wave, you leave your section. It's a beach break, guys, so there's peaks everywhere. Leave your peak to come chase theirs down, limit the waves on the one peak, and then leave the other one exposed, totally open, and there goes your waves. Here's a good left.
Go right. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh man. I think I'll go now. Right, I'm gonna live.
There's another little one. Every now and again it feels like there's a good volley. Just makes you want to stay out here, because you sense like there's some swell and there could be like a good wave, but then they're always like powerless and small. It hasn't been like a proper big one yet. I probably got the best wave of the day, but I kind of want to hang out and keep on going, because there might be a couple, you know, typical story. You get out the water and you see the bombs. The whole ocean has moved, peaks have moved there now, because it's shallower there. Over here is too much water, it's all moved over. Pretty sure if this east picks up, blows a fair amount just now on full low, there's going to be more energy and more waves to surf. That's for certain. You can already see the swell like slightly starting to pick up, but I'm not sure how long I'm going to wait around, because it's lulled out on high now. That means I've got to be out here for like an hour and a half before it starts turning for the better. Sure, but look at that far one out there. That's a proper wave, big one. That's almost a 3-footer. Oh, how's that right? Bomb wave. I think there's one out the back here.
I'm over it.
Yeah guys, that's me. Thanks for watching. Thanks again. I'll see you on the next one. Nice offshore, perfect conditions. Just bad tides, not enough swell. Tiny, eh guys? Super fun though. Oh, there's my peak. See that inside peak? There's a left. I wasn't sitting deep enough. Yeah, that's full blown. Oh well, it is what it is. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one. Have to get the customary last look, from the top. Super small. Should have focused more on the inside of this bank and gotten these like medium ones, but it's all good. We made the most of it. I'm glad we went out there. Sure, I almost didn't go surf, so stoked. Standing up there talking to Sean, and now it's gone flat because the tide is definitely going to be full hard like 8:30, which is about an hour and a half from now. Maybe there's still some waves. Excuse me. There's a peak out there. Something small, I can make something out of that for sure. It's not entirely bad. Looks like a fun one. Oh, maybe the high is good because it's going to pull the waves onto the bank. Yeah, it looks like a fun wave. There's one behind as well. Pretty sure with the dialed in board can fly through this lineup. Did a little air just now. I'm not sure. Probably won't look like anything on the camera. Like I've got a little bit of pop. Should have bounced it into a reverse, got the tail out. It would have looked way more impressive. Yeah, not much to break down here, guys. Just having a lot of fun, having like mini heats in my head, really trying to dig in and surf them, and just trying to stay in rhythm. I think the most important thing is just staying in rhythm, keep on surfing, because yesterday I was in rhythm, I was catching small waves. It put me in position for a really good wave, and I think that's how I'm going to start approaching heats nowadays. I'm just going to get to my feet, get surfing, and just improve as I'm like in a heat, because in 20 minutes you can actually catch quite a lot of waves. You don't have to catch two, you can catch a bunch, and then just improve as you're going down. But don't get too greedy and like mess up your timing. You know, like if you suspect there's better waves out there, or you've waited long enough, etc, etc, you gotta like gauge it. But ideally you definitely want to start catching waves and get your feet and surf, really, because that's how you're going to score. And the more you do it, the more in rhythm you can get, and potentially the better you can connect.